What's up, Rich Mindsetters? We'll talk about today something that bothers us every single day, and that is happiness. We'll talk about happiness and what defines happiness for every single one of us, because it's I've seen that it's a theme that nobody wants to touch in the personal development area, and that is because happiness is actually different for every single person. But what I'm trying to tell you right now is that happiness in general, it's very, you're a master in disguise of tricking yourself into believing you're happy without being happy. I did this. So let me give you the example to understand. So I used to, after the first business that I had, I told you that I went in Germany and I wanted to learn about management, but with the mindset that I want to open another business. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to change people's lives. I don't want to be like just in the process, in the system. But when it came to a point where I've earned a lot of money together with Alex, more than we ever expected to earn from a normal job, I was trying to convince myself to give up on my first dream. The thing is that this ended up in being a total killer for my own mojo, because back then I started to drink. I started to waste a lot of fucking time with a lot of fucking shit people around me that had no clue in life what to do. I was trying to get advice in life from people that had no real clue where they were going. And this happened because back then, because the security, the safety of the comfort zone that I was in that moment convinced me to give up on the unknown that I was to face if I were to follow my dream. But this happened not only to myself, because afterwards, when I was talking to a lot of people, I've met a lot of people, we did these seminars and so on with Rich Mindsetters, and I've met a lot of people that were trying to escape the normal and so on, because yeah, actually I figured out that I was going to kill myself from the inside out. After I've met these people, all these people, I've seen that this is not a thing that happened only to myself. And the thing is that after you get exposed to this kind of life, this kind of, I don't know, like, you know, a life where you can take your own decisions, you can have your own freedom, you can create your own life as you wish. Nobody can tell me right now, today, Gabriel, need to do this, because I decide what to do, you know. And even if I don't like what I do, I decide to do it because I know what my goal is, because now everything has a purpose in my life. But a lot of people are tricking themselves into believing that they are happy only because they don't want to release themselves from what they have right now. And this is why I'm doing this live right now, because this is another time of you taking a decision towards next you, towards a better you, towards what you wanted most in life. You always postpone it, and this is why you see a lot of people that are giving up on their dreams. I don't know, there's a statistic, if you have like an objective that you set up for the new year, you give up. 83% of the people are giving up in March. So imagine what I'm trying to tell you right now. Not to just eat shit for 1 year, 2 years, eat shit. If it really comes to this, eat shit, lose everything you have, for you to have that freedom that you desire, to have that freedom to say, I want to go there, and you can establish that. When I wanted to be an entrepreneur, another entrepreneur inspired me when I was a little boy, and I had this in mind, to tell everybody else, to tell them this story, that Gabriel was that guy that learned from another entrepreneur and that got inspired, and another entrepreneur that was living his dreams, his life by his own rules. By his own rules. He was saying, I want to go to Rome, he was going to Rome. I want to do this, I want to do this. And everything was running perfect. And I've eaten shit together with Alex. I've eaten spaghetti, and I said, when we'll get to the first million, that is this year in March, we'll get to first million in Romania, with the business in Romania. When we'll get to that point, I will buy a Lamborghini. in the next months you will see, in this year, you will have a Lamborghini, but I don't want to drive it because I hate it. And I will wrap it around with spaghetti and ketchup. This is what I will put on the Lamborghini because I want to inspire people. Dudes, you need to get working. You need to get your ass up and fucking work all day long and jump, as Steve Harvey said. Because this is the time. And you know, we are doing these lives all the time. We are doing these premiere videos all the time. We are trying to get to your hearts and try to get to your hearts. And we really appreciate when somebody commented or tagged us in a post. And we are trying to give you other people, to give the other people around us the drive that we have. But it's very hard because you don't take the decision if you don't take the decision. Because you need to take the decision like, yeah, now is the moment. I want to remember the 1st of January of 2022, sorry, to remember it as the last day or the first day of my new me. Everything is fucking possible. Every single dream that you dreamed of, it's possible. But until you get it, you need to eat shit. You need to eat shit. This is how it works. Because you need to give everything up, what you already knew, and to create another life for yourself. And if you do this, even in a game, it's hard. Even if you've played, I don't know, MMORPG like World of Warcraft or League of Legends or whatever, if you're playing something and you give it up and you need to restart, it's hard in a game. Imagine in real life, it's even harder because you'll have people laughing at you. People that will say that you're a loser. It happened to me. People were saying that my brain is broken. Now the question is, do you really think that I give a shit about that? Or I gave a shit about that? When I decided that I was killing myself from inside out, I said nothing will hold me back. And I will go for it. It doesn't matter what it takes. I have eaten whatever I could in order to get it. And I was prepared to do that with my little girl. But now I have the freedom that I'm talking to you right now. I have the freedom to do whatever I want. I want to go in and play it, I can go. I want to do this, I can do it. This is the most amazing part in life. And now is the time. Prepare yourself. You don't need to wait until the 1st January of 2022. You can just do it now. This is the most amazing part. But if you want it, just do it. Write on a piece of paper what you like most. Write on a piece of paper who inspires you. Write on a piece of paper if you have a big dream. I've met some clients of mine who are here, Revolution Media in Romania, and they were saying to me, we were sitting on a table, they were saying to me, like, I want to be the first one that sends food on another planet or whatever, who was going together with Elon Musk, and everybody was laughing. I wasn't laughing. I saw the craziness that I have in that person, and if he believes it, he can do it. But you need to believe it, you need to create, even if everybody else laughs. It's your fucking dream, you need to respect it the most. What they say, don't give a shit about what they say. They cannot understand your dream, they cannot understand your passion, they cannot understand why you wake up. Some wake up and don't even know why they are awake. I see dead people every single day on the street, zombies. The walking dead is real. They have no goal in life. They have no reason to be alive. If they do, it's like some shit that they didn't even understand. Let's go and buy some shit that we don't need in our lives in order to be happy for one moment. But this is not it. It's not it. It's better than this, trust me. On the other side of the comfort zone, when you do it, when you hustle, and when you can remember all the stories that we can remember right now. Oh, and people will get like goosebumps as soon as you start to tell them what you've been through. Because it will inspire other people. Emotions, it will create emotions, will create memories that will inspire other people. Let's meet on the other side. Now is the moment, guys. Don't trick yourself into believe it. Admit that you're unhappy. Just go in front of a mirror and tell yourself, I am unhappy, because I can change that. Not admitting that you are unhappy, that you will never change, and you are already there. So see you on the other side.